Cooking can be a struggle. There's so much that goes into it. You have to go shopping for all your ingredients, gather the energy to cook, and then clean it up and throw away all your excess food. And you have to do this almost every single week. It amounts to so much food waste, all just to not meet the expectations of the delicious takeout food you could have gotten. It's financially and emotionally exhausting. You end up with heaps of food waste just because you have to buy in bulk for it to just not meet your expectations. What a lose lose situation, right? You have to spend hours cooking a delicious meal, buy food just to waste it, and have it never end up as good as the restaurant quality meal. Well, I've got a solution for you. RecipEazy is an easy and customizable platform that gives you access to all sorts of different recipes, from nostalgic, fast, and home cooked meals to diverse and exotic recipes. We're able to connect people from all across the world to submit recipes to our platform so our users can have access to so many different types of food. What's more, you can buy the ingredients in the portions that you want so you never have to waste food. Our platform is also customizable for any dietary needs, so everyone can have a good experience cooking. We partner with local farms near your area to bring you the best quality food, fast and right from the comfort of your home. So stop trying to scour the internet for recipes that are complicated and boring, and you can just throw food waste right out the door. With RecipEazy, cooking can be fun, memorable, and most of all, give you delicious food just the way you like it. Just go to RecipEazy, create an account, and get cooking.
Anjana, solid pitch, my
Thank
friend.
you.
Well done.
Yeah, so I guess I go first. Is that right, Scott? So nice to meet you. I want to first begin by complimenting your pitch. You've been practicing on it quite a bit. What you did that is so good, that's going to help you as you go forward when you're talking to customers and investors, is you made us believe, and it is true, you made us feel how much you like doing RecipEazy. You know what I mean? Like, I really could tell that this is something you enjoy doing. And that's all about like the inflection in your voice and the animation in your face. And you just want to smile along with you because you love it. So whatever you do, keep doing that in your presentations going forward. That's fantastic. My question about just how it works is, are you coming up with the ideas for what people want, or do they give you like a menu of things that they like to eat? Like, how does that creative process actually come to be?
Yeah, so I guess RecipEazy is comparable to food delivery services like HelloFresh and Blue Apron, which you might be aware of. But with RecipEazy, there will be recipes given on the website that you can select as part of your order or subscription, which is very different to what HelloFresh and Blue Apron offer. I don't think they really let you pick which recipes you choose. And like I mentioned in the pitch, it's also community, inputted. So people from around the world can submit recipes onto the platform, which can be filtered and included onto the site.
Yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense. And the other thing I'd encourage you to do as you go through this process and all these different practice sessions and pitch competitions is listen for opportunities. And you've got one in today's event. I think it's Zephyr, who has slicing and dicing. If you brought his service together with RecipEazy, I think you all have opportunities to do big things together. So good on you for all that.
For sure, for sure.
This is right up my alley. First of all, I was sitting here floored because I'm like, you are really in lockstep with those areas he just brought up with, which is HelloFresh, and you found a niche that they are not really capitalizing on. And I love the fact that I can send you a recipe and you can share it. And it becomes a part of this community. So my question is, you brought up it's a subscription. How much is your subscription?
So for right now, we are still at the prototyping phase. So we haven't figured out costs yet. So I'm doing some market analysis that I've done, and so I think people are looking in between $15 to $20, which I don't know how attainable that is. Like I said before, we're still, I'm in the middle of creating a website-ish kind of thing, but I still have to work out the prices. But it should be somewhere around that range, which I feel like is a little bit low. but we'll see how it goes.
It's actually a really great price range,
Mm.
especially with the fact that you're streamlining where there's no food waste.
Right.
So the other question I have really quick is when you said that you partner with local farms, right? In those local farms, how are they working with you? Or is it produce? Is it meat? What are they supplying you with?
It's mostly with the materials that need to be supplied to the customer. So that would include vegetable, like fresh produce, and meat and whatnot that are needed for the recipes. And then that would be, we would hopefully like buy the ingredients that we need from them. It would come to us, and then they would be an external source. They wouldn't really be included onto the, website, and then we would then supply it to the customer or the user.
Very nice. Please keep me updated.
Yeah, for sure.
Please keep me updated on that one. I'm going to pitch it over to you.
Hi. Well, congrats. You did an amazing job with your pitch. One thing I noticed is at the beginning, I would encourage you to introduce yourself first before you jump into your pitch. And yeah, you did a great job. I love that you brought like your little, your blazer. You look very professional. I love that. I felt like, oh, okay, we're like in Shark Tank kind of space, So that's
yeah. I never really. Oh, sorry to cut you off there. I was just saying the blazer makes me feel more into it. To deliver a better pitch.
Hey, it's a lot about the mental, space that you're in. So it helps you, like you do that, so that's a great point. My question for you is, what's next for you? I know that you've been working really hard on this. You've been prototyping, figuring out a lot of things. So what do you have, what are your goals right now? What are you working on?
Yeah, so for right now, my goals are to create like a prototype website just to have some structure to what RecipEazy actually is. And then from there to continue testing the market to figure out price points and stuff like that. And then once kind of that outline is figured out, reaching out to external providers such as farms or any other, food providing services. And I guess since RecipEazy is kind of at the very beginning, there hasn't been much that has been developed, but I think the next steps are creating like a prototype website, testing the market, doing market research and competitive analysis, just to figure out where we stand.
I love it. Well, keep it going. We're going to be checking in with you constantly, and we're looking forward to seeing RecipEazy come to life.
Thank you so much. And also, I think the other presenters' ideas were really great as well. So congrats to them.